Dr. Cordy Williams, Health from Within Family Wellness Center, and I am with my good friend and new family member, Vanessa Wright, and she's had some amazing results in what, Vanessa, like 2 weeks?
Yeah,
Third week. Okay, so about 3 weeks, and if you could take that bad boy and just put it right here, it's just helping you out there, right? See, I know these mics things, right? All this technology, right? I got Haley behind the phone today because I don't know about you, but I have a love-hate relationship with technology. Is that?
So do I.
Okay,
I
so
only
do you.
carry them with me because I have to, not because I want to.
For sure, right? And there you go. You want to go right here. I'm teaching her how to do the mic, right? Like I have mine on here, so I don't have to worry about it, right? But we want you guys to be able to hear because you had some awesome results. It's been like what? We said 7 or 10 days.
Yes.
And your angles, when we put up the films, because we do something called holistic neurological chiropractic care here, we deal with specific angles around the brainstem, around nerve function, and that brain to spinal cord communication. When you saw those angles, were you like, oh my goodness, my angles are amazing. My brainstem's working 100%, it's functioning, or were you kind of like, wow, I didn't know I was that bad?
I was like, oh my goodness, but the other, oh my goodness, like, oh my goodness.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
really bad.
You're like, how could that happen, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of people, I ask them if they've been to a conventional chiropractor before, somebody that just adjusts or maybe adjusts without x-rays and stuff like that. You had been to other docs, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Were you educated to the level that you were here? Was there any similarity there with the education or?
Not really. I mean, they did x-rays and, you know, they adjust me, but it was never with the purpose of we're going to ultimately find what's causing all of this.
Okay.
It was just more of this is what's wrong and we're going to try to fix it, but that's it. It was no like neurological mention of anything.
So it was kind of like a Band-Aid relief, like putting duct tape, right, on something?
Yeah.
In Alabama, we use duct tape a lot.
No.
You guys use duct tape in SoCal? I don't know. My dad used to wear a jacket and it would get holes in it and he would put duct tape on it. So then, of course, when he would come to pick us up from school with the window that had duct tape all over it, we would hide in the bushes. Right? It was kind of one of those things. So at any rate, so did he take follow-up films?
No.
So he didn't take follow-up films.
No.
He wasn't taking 4-view motion x-ray studies, right, to see the motion in your disc spaces. He wasn't checking your forward head. He wasn't checking the angles, right? Yeah. And so then a lot of times, I don't know about you, but when I hear that from people, I'm like, well, how did we know if you were actually getting better? How would we find the cause if we're not getting, you know, those post-diagnostics and results, right?
Yeah.
Interesting, right? Like, not saying anybody's bad or good or whatever, but it's just kind of interesting, right? So, you know, you've been here 7 or 10 days. Kind of tell my listeners out there what you experienced in your body, what you saw that changed for you.
Well, in my body, I'm more aware of my posture,
okay,
and the way that I walk, and the way that I sit, and the way that I sleep.
Wow.
Physical, right?
Yeah.
Or,
well,
or
whatever you want to share.
And then I'm not in such a bad mood anymore.
You're not in such a bad mood,
no,
so.
no, it's not at all. Not even close.
She's a very angry person, as you can see, right?
No, I was when I came in.
Okay.
I really was.
Tell us about that.
It was because I was in so much pain that I literally wanted to kill everybody. I told you that like.
You wanted to kill everybody.
4 days in a row. Yeah,
Told you that 4 days in a row.
No,
luckily, she didn't want to kill me. Hopefully, right?
No, it was. I was in a lot of pain, but you know, as you were working on my back, it just got better and better and better, and I'm just happy all the time. Truly, like I don't. Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's life changing.
So awesome. So you have a boo, right? A significant other,
yeah.
Right? That's what a boo is, right? You knew that, right? Mm-hmm. You're like, okay, all right. And so you have a boo, and you have some kids,
yeah,
right?
I have to.
And what do you think the impact was on them?
Well, I know they don't like to see me hurt.
Yeah.
And they also don't like to see me in a bad mood. I don't know. I'm more. I'm pretty sure they appreciate it more, just because I'm a different person when I'm in a good mood. Then you know, anybody can attest to that. And I'm not suffering. Like I come here because they know that I'm maintaining my good, rather
wow.
than I'm coming here to see what you can do for me. Does that
right.
make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. You got the changes. What I'm hearing you say is the pain went away, but it's like I don't want the pain to come back.
Yes.
So now it's like yeah, I have no cavities at my dental checkup, but I'm not going to quit brushing. Oh, just forget it. You know, you have no cavities. Don't brush the rest of your life. It's okay, right? You're going to keep brushing. You're going to keep that care consistent, because what I'm hearing you say is that the cost of the joy being stole from your life because you're in pain, it rules out all possibility of you being present for your life with your kids. And I mean, that's your heart, right? Like Dr. Tanya, she's my heart. I've got little Cordy, I've got Reese. When I'm like in my head about everything that's not working in my life, especially if I had physical concerns like you do, that kind of blocks off all possibility of what we can create in our life, right? Like any newness. And so that really paints a brush stroke over any creation in the future. It stops all creation and possibility in the future. We're not allowed to be present. And now we're living out of the fears and the wounds of our past, right? Because you start to bring up the blind spots and the things that didn't work in your life. Anything you want to add? That was beautiful, by the way.
I mean, it's to be truthful and honest. I mean, at the beginning, like the first couple of days, while I was still in the process, like it honestly felt like maybe there wasn't like hope, or that I wasn't going to get better just because the pain was still there. But then what I soon realized is that it is a process, and it's not an instant. Like I didn't walk out of here the first day, healed.
Right.
It took a few days, but once it happened, like it stayed. So rather than getting instantly healed and then coming back a week because I'm in pain again, it took a few days, but then I'm good. Like it was really good.
Awesome.
And then the things that I've learned while I've been here, like as simple as taking time to breathe in the morning and before you go to bed, like it's as little as it might sound, it makes a huge impact on your mind and for the rest of your day. Learning not to sleep with pillows, behind your head. Like
absolutely.
I'm better now, but the other day I almost fell asleep like that, and I literally woke up at like 1 a.m. scared to death because I didn't want to be in pain again, and I literally took the pillows off and put them underneath my legs. So it's little things that change your life, and that that are good for you, and that if you continue to just follow the protocol, that you're gonna be okay.
And it all starts right here, right? Like it all starts with the brainstem. Who would have thought that under your ears you have this vital resource of connection to life, happiness, being symptom-free, all that stuff, right? But it has to start with the power that made the body, because that's the power that's going to heal the body, right? So I really appreciate your time today. You're amazing. You're such an addition to our family. We feel blessed to have you here because you're just a radiant beam of light. You were when I first met you, but I'm so glad to hear that your hope is back, because I know that that's this much of it. I mean, we're going to have you here for a long time. Your family's going to be here for a long time. And we've started 10 days into this thing. And look what, pardon me for saying, look what God has done to change your life, right? So just want to say thank you to Miss Vanessa. God bless you guys. Have an amazing day and make it a great day. Take care.